Let's talk about work. What is work? Well, work is work, right? That's pretty simple. It's not quite that simple. When we talk about work, what we really mean is what do we have to do to get the job done? For a very long time, I confused work with just effort. I put in lots of effort in everything that I did, and a lot of time it would work out for me, but a lot of the time it didn't really get me to where I wanted to be. And because there is that saying of work smart, not hard, which isn't quite true. You have to work hard and smart. And that's what we want to talk about. We want to make sure we're working smart because just working hard can sometimes work, but a lot of the times, if you're just working really hard at things that aren't that productive, you're really not getting anywhere and you're burning yourself out. And I've spent a lot of time doing that. And part of this program is kind of teaching you how to do really good work, hard work, in the right way so it's productive. Now, one of the first things you're gonna find out with this program is I don't like people working out more than 4 days a week and maybe a little bit over an hour, maybe. A lot of time I want less than that. There's so many people who work so hard, they 2-3 hours a day, cardio, lifting, classes, all of that, and they don't get anywhere. You see them and you're like, how do you work out that much and not really look like your body's changing? And the truth is they're working too much. Their body's just rejecting it. It's too much. The body can't keep up. You're not eating enough. It's depleted. It doesn't know what it's doing. So when we talk about work, I want you to understand that working smart and working hard have to be paired together. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're in the gym, if you're working on your career, whatever you're working on, make sure you're putting in work towards things that will actually get you to your goals and that you're doing it in a smart and planned out, intelligent way. And that's the other thing about work. Work has to be planned. You've got to plan out what you're going to work on. Don't just work to work. Pinpoint what the real thing is that you have to focus on to get done to get you where you want to be. And in this case, it might be working out less. In this case, maybe working out more. It kind of depends where you're at. If you've never worked out before, you're going to work out more. If you've been working out and doing 4 hours a day and all this stuff, and I'm telling you, hey, I need you to cut it back, and you're like, you're crazy. Why would I do less? Well, because the way I'm going to show you how to do it is way more effective, because doing the type of work that I want from you in that amount of time, that's really good work. What you're doing is just grinding, and there's a place for it, but most of the time it's not going to get you where you want. Also, maybe for you, work is food. Maybe that's where you're going to focus, and maybe you're pretty good at the gym. You don't have to think about it as much. You got to put that work into your food. So when we talk about work, I don't care if it's this, I don't care if it's other parts of your life, pinpoint what really needs done, what really has to be worked on to get you where you want to be. So when we talk about work, it's not endless grinding. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do more than you. Actually, it does mean I'm gonna do more than you, but I'm gonna do more than you in the things that matter. And so when we talk about work, we mean working on the things that matter for us, and everyone has a different area they're gonna have to focus on. And that is up to you to figure out and be honest with yourself about what you really need to work on. So when we talk about work, remember, we're talking about what are you working on and how are you going to work on it.